Hello again, welcome to today's Fibble puzzle. This is exactly like Wordle, except one clue on every row is a liar. So let's keep the L in first position, because if it's a different colour, then we'll know that one of those is a lie. And there we go. So either the L is lying on the first row, or it's lying on the second row, or both. I'm not sure that particularly helps us. It could be something like digit. Maybe the G is the liar on row 2. Oh. So actually now I'm thinking that the L is the I is the liar on that row, and maybe the L was the liar on row 2. It could be something like that's a lie, which means it's, oh, maybe that's a lie as well. Maybe it does start with an L. I'm not sure. If it's not a lie, then it has to be blank I, blank LT, or blank IL, blank T. I'm not sure which of those is more likely. And of course, if this L is true, we have to use one of these other letters. Let's try fillet. It's surely very unlikely to be correct, but it could be true. Oh, that's really not helped at all. Maybe the L is lying there as well, but if so, that still doesn't help. If the L is third, what is that fourth letter going to be? And if the L is fourth, what would the third letter be? And if there is no L in the word, then I don't know what is going on. Blank IL AT? No. Or blank I blank LT. What would that letter be? That just doesn't look like it could work. Wow, I'm going to have to try an L again, aren't I? I don't know what to do. If that was not lying, then there has to be an H, I guess? But then, where? It just feels like you'd want a G before the H, if there was an H. Unless the H is in a different position, but that feels unlikely as well. The other possibility is that these I's have been lying the whole time, or maybe these T's have been lying the whole time, but it picks a random letter to lie about each time, so there's a 1 in 125 chance that it's lied about those I's every time. And if it's lying about the I's, it could have, there's 2 colours to choose from, so it's even less likely. Oh, I don't know what to do. Blank I, blank blank T. Surely those have to be correct. Let's assume that there's no L, there's no I, which means there has to be a T, an H, sorry. But it would have to, if it starts with an H, H-I, it would have to have an H and F in it as well. And it can't be fight. No, that just doesn't make any sense. There can't be an L. Or sorry, there has to be an L. Doesn't there? Sorry, that has to be lying. That's what I meant to do. So if those 2 are lying, there is an L somewhere. Does it have to be a D? No, probably not. Maybe it just has to start with an L. So if it's L-I blank blank T, I don't know what that word would be either. Because we can't use a duplicated I. Oh, I don't know. Sooner or later we're going to get a different colour for the I or the T, and then I'll find out that those have been lying all along, won't I? Let's try something that can't possibly be correct. So that's probably the liar there, so that hasn't really helped us at all. I should have tried another word with an L in it. Oh, I really don't know what to do here. If it's got an L in it, blank IL, blank T, what can that fourth letter be? I just don't know what can go between an L and a T. It's got to be an A or a U, surely. The other possibility is that it's an LT ending, but then what would come third? I can't think what that would be either. Oh, this is not a good performance. This is a very difficult one. Or I'm making it look very difficult. There's a link in the description below, by the way, so if you want to play this yourself tomorrow, then feel free and do let me know that you've done a lot better than I have. Right, if there's no L involved, then there can't be an E or an O. And there has to be a D. No, there doesn't have to be a D. Why did I think there had to be an L involved? Oh yes, because if there is no L, sorry, if there's no L, there has to be a G or an H. That doesn't help either. Surely there has to be an L. I don't know what to do here. Let's try the L in another completely different position. Oh no, this is a disaster. We've got a grey I and a grey T, so that means what I said was correct earlier. Then we've got either 4 lying I's or 4 lying T's. That is an absolute disaster. And I think we have to have lying T's because I tried 2 I's over here and they can't both be lying. Oh, what? That's just completely blown everything out of the water. Okay, so it's blank I, blank I, blank. But that actually is quite useful because it means we've ruled out so many letters. I think. We can use OW or R. But I don't think we can use a T. So I think it has to, I think all of these letters that were in grey are correctly in grey. Because the T was the liar, so these are all telling the truth. So there is definitely no L, so there isn't an O, a W, an E or an R either. So we can only use the letters that we haven't used yet. And that means We should be getting closer. He says hopefully. We've only got surely J's and Q's and X's and Z's. It's not going to use any of those, is it? But then what is it going to use? Civic. Oh my gosh, that one nearly broke me. That was horrible. There wasn't a T after all that. That was ridiculously unlucky, I think. Oh my gosh. That was unbelievably difficult. I made such a mess of that. I'm just happy I didn't fail altogether. Wow. Well, let me know if you did better, because you definitely must have done, surely. That's the Fibble puzzle, which as you can see is really difficult. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.